minutes. My name is Ari Tarvainen. I'm coming from Finland. I born in 1966. I born in a small city, 400 kilometers from Helsinki. Name is Kuopio. So after high school and military, I started my first experience with one architect studio before studying. So it was the 2 years long experience, and after I decided from that experience to move in other country, and I chose Italian Milan.
And after this work with architecture, you started your education. So could you tell us some about your educational background?
Yeah, so my ex-boss, in Finnish architect, he was studying in England, and after he was asking me which country I like to get my education. So we were planning to Germany or Italy or England. So I chose Italy because I already had some contacts and some friends here. So it was 1989 when I came first time in Italy, in Milan, and I get some information from different schools.
And you studied in?
Yeah, 3 years courses in interior design, Istituto Superiore di Architettura and Design, and after I get the 2 year studies also in Politecnico di Milano.
In Politecnico. And what was the role of your education and training background in obtaining this respectable position in the industry in Italy?
Yeah, let's say after 5 year studies, I was already searching some stage studio. So I contacted several architects, and even during the school I make some stage in architect studios. So I think from that working experience gave me the first idea what I want to do in the future. I think that Italian architects, they're different than Finnish architects because they are always working in different fields. Not only architect but also design and maybe fashion or industrial design.
So we may say being in Milano also changed your perspective to what you're studying. Can we say that? I mean, you didn't remain as only an architect, but started designing your own objects and your own jewelry. So we may say Milano had some part in it.
Yeah, let's say the longest period in one architect studio, we made a little bit everything. So it was for the big companies as Alessi and water taps. There was Fantini Rubinetteria. For the door handles, they were Olivari. So maybe that period when I was working with those architects and designers, I got my first idea to make something by myself. So I was 23 years old when I decided to come to Milan, and I think especially from the design field and fashion field in North Finland, North Scandinavian, we heard lots of nice things from the Italy. and maybe that was the reason to be curious and seeing what happens in the other part of the Europe.
And as you are from Finland, I guess you are coming from a really different culture than Milano. Has it been hard to adapt to this new culture, to this new kind of living and new kind of designing in Milano? Did you have any problems in getting adapted in Milano?
Not very big problems. Of course, the cultures are pretty different, but I think for the Finnish people, the Italians are perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, I feel so. But of course, as a working field, it's pretty different. Just now I have half of my life in Finland, half of my life in Italy. So I feel like half Italian, half Finnish. And both of them, they have good things and bad things.
So we may say you're there adapted without like having major problems, so it hasn't been so hard in the procedure.
Yeah, I think much harder in Italy to get your own business. Maybe because the country is not helping you, or they didn't give any free money. So maybe Scandinavia, it's easier to have those kind of things. Yeah, secrets.
What were the highlights for you in your career?
I think after working experience in 12 years in architect studios, more or less the idea I got it already. So that was the period when I was designing water taps or showers and chairs or something like that. And I think my ex-colleague, we together one fashion designer and one interior designer together. So the idea was not to have accessories collection or something like that in the beginning. We found this place and we started thinking what should we do. And after, step by step, one fashion designer, one industrial designer together, we decided to try with our own collection. And I think it was different because normally the clothes collections are going in a seasonal. And accessories, nobody make only accessories. So we decided to have an accessory collection 2 times in a year. I don't know how to say where it starts. It means you have to keep your eyes open everywhere. You have to move a lot, be interesting about everything, not only architecture or fashion, but also the moving, traveling and everything. And maybe some ideas coming like that. After, I think you have to write a lot and drawing and make sketches, lots of sketches. And step by step you can put them together and start to making some maybe component, more or less, or colors or something else together, and step by step it's coming like a final project. I think all the designers are different method, but I'm sure that who is designer, the freehand drawings are most important thing and maybe the most difficult, You have to understand 3 dimensions. You don't have to have many different equipments. It's enough to have one pen, piece of the paper, and that's enough. But after, when you make the sketches, you have a computer, you can scan, you can use the Illustrator or Photoshop after, and make the final drawing in a vectorial drawing or 3D drawing as you want. But I think in my case, always freehand drawings are in the beginning always.
And do you have any suggestions or tips for the upcoming designers who are coming from abroad and who are planning to have some education in these fields in Milano?
Yeah, if we're talking about Milano, I think, as I said before, to keep eyes open and be interested for everything. And to coming in Milano, I think the most beautiful thing is to meet different cultures. So if you are studying, you have maybe 10 friends, all of them, they are different countries, different cultures. So keep your own idea, but respect the others.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.